What's up guys, we're back with another banger. In this video we are basically going to be speaking about Mentee versus Mentor Q&A and basically advice I can give to him and to any other new traders that's learning how to trade, whether it be beginner traders, newbie traders, and you're just interested in forex, then this video is definitely for you. So stay tuned, enjoy the video. Okay guys, so I'm here with one of my mentees from Csx Tradez, and we're basically going to be doing Q&A. He's going to be asking the questions and I'm going to be answering. So yeah. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you a question, and the question is basically, what do you think that I can help you with in forex trading, or do you have any questions that I can assist you with regards to forex trading, basically.
So yeah, we see a lot of people now on social media because they are posting their flashy lifestyles, you know, as traders, their cars and all that. So for us to see that, we also want to live that financially stable lifestyle. So we maybe look at trading, but because there's so much time people get scammed, we are very skeptical.
What are you saying? What are you saying?
So for us, what do you think is the best advice to like avoid that from happening, and that mindset of us that okay, we're gonna get scammed?
Okay, so basically what you see in social media is not always true. People can always rent these cars, they can always just, they have mentorship, they get clients, they use that money, rent the things, and then make themselves look like this posh guy, basically clout, you know. So not every forex trader may seem like they're living a very fancy lifestyle. They're just flexing and boasting and trying to give you this lifestyle that they want, but they're just showing you that they have it, but they don't really have it.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
With finding a mentor, you should obviously do your research on a mentor, find out by other clients, okay, is he legit, and also don't go for a mentor that's also too pricey, because sometimes people with the most expensive prices tend to scam you. Not everybody, I'm just saying, but also some people, original traders that have high prices, they give you for what you pay for. So you just need to be skeptical of that. But more or less, do your research on the mentor. Find out, does he do Zoom meetings? Does he give you the strategy? Is he profitable? Is he making money through trading? And can he help you better yourself as a trader? Can he help you reach your goal?
So from your perspective, do you think it's better as a beginner trader to start on a demo or just go straight up to a real account? And do you think we should use our money that like we save, you know, like
To trade?
yeah.
Okay, so obviously when you're starting off trading, I wouldn't want you as my mentee to go straight into it live or a demo account. None of them. I want you to start off with a prop firm account, because there's more rules to it and they're not as pricey depending on which prop firm you go for. I'm going to advertise now code-funded prop firm, which I use sometimes, which I'm using currently. They're pretty decent, they're cheap, 300 rand, get a 5k account, it comes with rules and all those other things. So I would suggest that you start off with a prop firm account, because once you pass the phases, the account is yours. So you're basically trading already with rules. You now can't go past a $250 limit for the day and a maximum drawdown of $500 for the day. So you can't lose as much as on a live account where it's uncontrolled. Whereas you're on a code-funded account, prop firm account, you learning your strategy. You obviously learning your strategy, and now you're applying your strategy. With a code-funded prop firm account, you can make profit and you can lose the profit, but at least when you lose the profit, there's still more profit, there's still more money for you to trade, because you bought the account and you're trading with more leverage. But remember, you have to first beat the phases before.
Nigga, I'ma do that.
So yeah, I suggest that
I'ma
you
get in
start
shape.
from account to start trading.
I'ma get that bag.
I'ma
I'ma get my mental right.
So yeah, I suggest that you get a platform account to start trading because it's more rules orientated instead of going live or demo. With demo, you can more or less just practice your entries, your strategy. But remember, with a crowdfunded platform account, you know you paid money for it. So there's going to be some sort of emotion to it when you trade. And as a forex trader, you're going to have to learn to master overcoming those emotions like fear, greed, and all of those other things.
Because, yeah, you know, when a person enters a trade, you know, like in the beginning, when you see, okay, and I look here, you will bet in profit, you see blues and you want to close immediately. So, as a beginner, that is also a problem, you know. Like we do set our stop losses and TPs, but when we see it, we in profit and it drops a bit, we are very skeptical to close it immediately.
Okay, so the best advice I can give you on this is basically patience. Patience plays a big role in forex trading, and you need to have a risk to reward ratio. Like you said, you have a stop loss and a take profit, but the moment you in drawdown, meaning you're a bit of a negative in a minus, you start to feel sort of emotions and things like that when you're trading. But the best advice I can give is stay patient. And remember, you're following your strategy. You know not every strategy works 100%, so now and then you might take a loss, but it's how you come back after taking a loss. So basically, when you in a drawdown, stay patient. Remember, your rules and your plan is there that you trust. You made these rules, you made these plans, so you need to follow it. So yes, you may be in a drawdown, but as the way I trade is, if I'm in a drawdown or when I'm trading, I try not to look at the charts. It's either you take a loss or you take profit. But remember, the market is trying to tell you something every time you take a trade. Remember, the market is gonna, every time you take a loss, you need to teach it. Take it as a lesson from the market. The market is the teacher and you the learner.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
So you need to learn now, okay, where did I go wrong? What did I do wrong? Because I'm in a downtrend, why did I buy? You know, you need to question why you took this trade, journal your trade, and basically that's how you will get better with your trade. And obviously you need to, with your strategy that you have, you're gonna learn to master your entries and catch nice entries. Like for example, you know, there must first be a liquidity sweep. So when it's liquidity sweep, the market always reverses up. It reverses up, it breaks the previous lower high or higher low, creates a pullback to retest down, and then that's when you get your enter once it taps into your order block. And yeah, so basically you need to follow your rules and your plan. You need to treat the market when you're trading as you're flipping a coin. You don't know whether it's gonna land on heads or tails. So yeah.
So, as beginners in the trading, we often don't have a lot of money, so we would maybe use our last savings. So say now we do a trade and we lose the money. Now that feeling that we go through, like we're like, okay, this didn't work out, that was a stupid idea, look, I lost all my money, now I can't do anything for the month.
Back to square one, basically.
Yeah, and then we tend to feel, nah, okay, this whole thing is it's a joke, that you're losing money.
So with regards to the money wise thing, the best advice I can give with that is trade with money you are willing to lose. So money that you will go party with, money that you will I don't know, waste on fast foods, or use rather money that you know, okay, this money I'm gonna risk because I'm not really worried about it. And when you need to trade with money you're willing to lose, basically money that is just there and you know, okay, I'm not gonna use it for certain things, so I'm gonna use this money to try and make more money. So that's the best advice I can give when it comes to that. You shouldn't trade with all your funds. You can deposit a portion of your funds that you maybe of your savings, whatever portion of it, and then follow your rules and your trading plan. So if you're depositing maybe from 1,000 rand, you're only going to deposit 300 rand. You ask me basically to create your trading plan. How can you grow this 300 rand? Maybe start from a micro account or start on a cent account in order for you to have long term with regards to growing your money, or yeah, then one loss won't really affect your account depending on obviously which account you take, whether it be a cent or a micro, or obviously now a gold funded platform account.
So, how as a beginner, how do we deal with losses? Because once a person loses that money, like we feel like, okay, now we're gonna quit. We don't want to do it anymore. How do a person deal with the losses?
Okay, so you need to treat the losses basically as lessons. Remember, most of the time when you take a loss, it's not always because of the strategy, it's also because of what kind of person you are. So the person that you are reflects in the charts. So if you're an aggressive, impulsive person and impatient person, that's going to reflect in the chart. So the chart basically helps you become a better version of yourself, or the best version of yourself. Alright, so dealing with losses, basically go back test what did you do wrong, and try to prevent making that same mistake when you go into another trade. Like for example, if you're maybe impatient, this time wait until you have more confirmation before you enter the trade. Or if you know you're struggling with emotions, like in a trade now, you like see, okay, we almost at TP, but it's coming down now. Instead of closing the trade, move your stop loss into your entry, move your stop loss to your entry. It's a risk-free trade, so you know, okay, if my stop loss get hit, I'm losing nothing. So yeah, rather go back, journal your trade. That's where journaling comes in. Journaling your trades will help you see the consecutive mistakes that you make, and it will help you better yourself to become better at your entries, psychology, and yeah.
Now, where does one start with trading? Where does it all begin? Because as a person that's never been introduced to trading, where do we start?
You start off by obviously now doing some research. So before you get your mentor, you do research. Okay, what is forex trading? Or you can obviously get a mentor and you ask them these questions yourself. But the main place that you start off with is you download these apps. Okay, it's called MetaTrader, TradingView, and obviously you join a broker, or in this case you go funded platform account, which I insist you do.
So what is a broker? What does
A
a broker
broker?
do for you?
A broker is basically like, okay, in my understanding of a broker, it's basically where you deposit your money. Okay, they keep it for you, and then when you're taking trades and things, your money grows, and it grows within that broker, and you withdraw it from there. So some brokers have different, just a bit of insight on the brokers. Some brokers have tight spread, some brokers are nice, and some brokers are just very bums. So it also depends which broker you go for with regards to the cent account and micro accounts. And not all the brokers are the same, and the deposits as well. So brokers are just, yeah, they keep your money, you deposit, they keep it, you trade, the profit you make. Some brokers take a portion of it, but brokers that I use normally don't. So you withdraw from them, and it normally comes in within an hour or so. The broker I normally use is HFM. So yeah, tight spreads, fast withdrawals, yeah, competitions as well.
So yeah, that's basically as a beginner that we mostly want to know. So
Okay, yeah, and then the last advice I just want to give everybody else that's new to trading: after one loss, it's not the end of the world. Continue practicing, continue figuring out what is it you're doing wrong. The market rewards people that's patient and calm and trades with less emotion. So figure out what it is you're doing wrong, get your mentor that can assist you, one that's actually gonna help you not take your money. And yeah, one last thing, the trend is your friend, guys. Just follow the trend. The trend is your friend. And yeah, that's the best advice I can give for you and for any beginner traders. Stick to it, don't give up after one loss. It's a long journey. Most people on social media don't show that journey, they just show the lifestyle that they're living. But it's a decent amount of time for you to get there.
so
It all depends on you when you're really gonna lock in. You can learn trading now, but are you locked in? Are you actually taking the lesson seriously? Are you learning? Are you studying the charts? Are you, yeah, the mistake I made was I didn't know about prop firm accounts back in my day, so I would just deposit live, and I wouldn't want you guys to do that. So start off with rather a crowdfunded account, prop firm account, and follow that rules, and that's how you can build yourself and get better and become more disciplined and get where you want to be in trading, which is obviously financially free. And yeah, that's about it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, smash the notification bell, guys.
Oh my god,
And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video.